I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna make a lot more videos last night, but I got so tired that I went my ass in this bed right here and I took my ass to sleep. So I ain't get to make OD videos, but I'm gonna try to make OD videos today, and I'm definitely gonna stream later today too when I get back home. But yeah, we got Shark Tank pitches that failed terribly. I don't know about y'all. I feel like this is mad entertaining. When people go on Shark Tank and then they fail miserably, that'd be the most entertaining thing. So we gonna do more like reactions like this. I also want to do like more Dr. Phil reactions and other stuff like that. Like, a bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want this video to get like 10 likes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Comment some videos y'all want me to react to down below. I got some videos I gotta do for my boy Corey. He sent them to me. The only one I'm not gonna do, he sent me an NBA Youngboy one. I'm not listening to NBA Youngboy. I don't care if it's for a video. I'm not listening to that dude. Let's get to the video.
Doing what I'm supposed to. Why you acting brand new? Girl, I want the old you. All these hoes in my DM, but somehow I chose you. I could tell that something's wrong, girl, you know I know you.
Motherfucker want me to listen to NBA Youngboy. Wait, hold on. Scrub Daddy was a pitch on.
While some products we see on Shark Tank are truly ingenious, there are
Oh,
others
okay,
that
genius. Cause I did
While
have
some
that in my
products we see
crib.
on
I
Shark
did.
Tank
That's
are
what I
truly
used to wash my
ingenious,
dishes.
There are others that are really strange or simply completely useless, and sometimes it is the pitch itself that causes the sharks to lose all interest in investing. So sit back and relax as we dive into the Shark Tank and take a look back at 8 of the worst pitches.
We gonna go with the full on light today. We got the whole lighting
Scented
today.
candles are traditionally thought of as products for women, but Johnson Bailey wanted to change that by making sure that his candles would keep the house smelling like a man. That is why he came up with the original man candle, which comes with aromas such as beer, barbecue, golf course, football, and even farts.
The infamous fart scented candle.
Yes, I'd like to see that.
There you are.
Oh.
Johnson was seeking an investment of $50,000 in exchange for a 25%.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually doesn't seem like a bad idea of what he just did. I ain't gonna lie, it doesn't seem like a bad idea. Because a fart candle would be used. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even want the light on no more. I don't even want the light on no more. It looks bad. It looks terrible. It looks bad, bro. But the fart candle would be used probably for like kids. Like they probably use that to prank people. Like just like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Percent stake in the company, but the Sharks didn't see any potential and thought the idea was too gimmicky, so Johnson had to go
That
home
is
to
true.
hand pour some
That
more
idea
candles
is
without a
sound a little
deal.
gimmicky.
Johnson, there's nothing proprietary but putting wax in a can and selling it. This falls into a category of product I call crap for tourists.
Bro,
Next up is an episode.
them niggas is really smart. Cause I couldn't explain. Yo, like he explained that so much better than I ever could. Cause he dead ass right. Like anybody could do what he's doing. Like anybody could make it. Like anybody. Like literally anybody.
From season 5, where Julie and Ozma, who introduced themselves as two sassy girls from LA, came to the Sharks looking for $50,000 in exchange for 20% equity in their company, which produces a supposedly never seen before revolutionary cooking lifestyle communion product. To illustrate the need for the product, the two started telling a story about how they hosted a dinner party for their friends where the main dish was fish. After dinner, the girls hit the town, heading for a swanky LA lounge where someone approached Julie to tell her that her hair smelled like fish. To avoid horrific experiences like this one in the future, Julie and Ozma created the cooking cap that protects your hair from smells and keeps your hair out of the food.
We created the cooking cap.
Ta-da!
They created a bonnet. They literally just created a damn bonnet.
You gotta be kidding. Cooking cap is so easy to use.
Their quote-unquote modern version of a traditional chef hat looked a lot more like an old-timey baby hat, which already brought a smile to the Sharks' faces. But when the girls finished the pitch with their slogan, "Hair smell like crap, get a cap," the investors couldn't help but laugh out loud.
Nah.
If you don't have enough time to have a cup of coffee in the
bro.
morning, why not simply get your caffeine dose on the go? That is apparently what the creators of Nutribox thought when they started a company that produces caffeine-infused sugar cubes, with their star product being chewable coffee cubes.
Our company is Nutribox, and we're seeking $2 million in exchange for 5% stake in our company.
Hello.
Did they just say 2 mil for only 5%? Y'all bugging. Maybe y'all, cause I ain't gonna lie, that's not a bad idea. What they're doing, that's not a bad idea at all. But what a lot of motherfuckers, bro, when they hop on Shark Tank is they be having good ideas, just the pitches be just bad. Like, that's a terrible pitch. 2 mil for 5%. You think they're only looking for 5% of your company? When they giving you 2 mil, you're stupid, bro. You should at least went for like 10 or 15,
it doesn't
bro.
exactly sound tasty. The Sharks also had a problem with the concoction, as it not only contained something called L-theanine to supposedly reduce caffeine jitters, but it was also not known whether there might be some long-term health risks from consuming concentrated caffeine mixed with other chemicals.
That's
I'm
also
worried
true.
about the long-term consequences, and so I'm out.
All of our ingredients are generally regarded as safe.
Generally regarded is not the same as safe.
They were also not impressed by the
I didn't even think
co-founders'
about
ridiculous valuation of $40 million for their company, and unsurprisingly, they didn't get a deal.
Scares the hell out of me as an investor, and it scares the hell out of me as a human being, because I don't think we know the long-term
Tell you what
consequences.
scares the hell out of me. 40 million for sugar.
Yeah, they was asking for
Mark
OD.
Sullivan marketed himself as an entrepreneur, songwriter, ladies clothing designer, and inventor during his pitch in Shark Tank's third season, and left the celebrity investors rather confused. He came to present his Sullivan Generator, a machine that produces natural energy from Earth's rotation, and conveniently enough, gold as a byproduct.
Gold.
What?
Gold.
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 G-O-L-D.
G-O-L-D.
Sullivan had the vision of developing this new technology and leave a lasting legacy of goodness, but even though he had apparently already invented over 1,000 products that make over $1 billion a year in profits, the Sharks seemed to find it hard to believe anything he was saying or just to keep a straight face.
I've won engineering awards. I don't smoke. I don't drink.
I'm thinking maybe you should.
The pitch sounded so out
Yo,
of this world that
what?
Robert asked Sullivan how long he was visiting Earth for, and Damon wondered if anyone had ever called him crazy. Sullivan wasn't shaken by that, however, and when none of the Sharks wanted to give him a deal, he simply stated that they probably just didn't get it.
I don't get it. Like, what? I
James
wouldn't have got that
Lavatola and
neither.
Brian Pitt walked out into the Shark Tank with an attractive brunette with an umbrella trailing behind them. The woman went up to the mannequin in a racing outfit waiting on the stage and held the umbrella over its head. Lavatola and Pitt then revealed that they were looking for a whopping $5 million in exchange for 34% equity in their production before pitching their feature-length action film called Track Days to the Sharks. Mark Cuban didn't even let them finish their first statement but went out immediately.
Now, Track Days is a full-length action film. I'm out. It revolves around the exciting world, the motorcycle world championship. I'm out.
And Pitt tried to continue saying that their movie was about the Motorcycle World Championship. He kept stressing that it wasn't about the popular sport of motocross, for which there was no viable market in the United States according to him, but about the MotoGP, a lesser-known sport that receives little to no attention at all in the United States.
I'm so confused.
Lavatola
What are
and
they
Pitt
doing?
also
Are they making a
mentioned that
movie?
no movie about this sport had ever been made before, showing the teaser trailer they had made for the Sharks. However, the trailer didn't show any actors or scenes, since the team of a former stuntman and a writer didn't even have a script for Track Days yet.
That's it.
That's it.
So, boys, you want $5 million to make a movie.
And as a result, Damon John also went out, which
Literally.
made it the fastest the two Sharks had ever gone out. The other Sharks were not interested in taking this kind of risk either, and Lavatola and Pitt went home without a deal. They later launched a Kickstarter campaign, but only managed to get $12,000 instead of the $2 million they were seeking, and the project got canceled early, and to this day, the movie still hasn't been made.
Bro, what are they doing?
When Zach Crane's
Bro, they could have finessed that. Yo, they're stupid. They are literally could have finessed that, bro. All they had to do was really make a like. You could literally make a trailer with. I don't know how long ago that was, but I'm pretty sure an iPhone was still a thing. They could have literally paid people. Like, they might not have that much money, but they could have got a little bit of money if they was gonna get on Shark Tank. Paid people to be some actors in the thing. At least wrote a damn script. Y'all could have wrote a script, bro. Y'all could have at least got something. But nah, y'all stupid. Like, I don't know. That was
stepped in
stupid.
front of the Sharks, it almost felt like he had come to the wrong show, as he certainly stood out from his fellow entrepreneurs. It wasn't just his outfit, with the short shorts, the top hat and the bare chest, but also the slow somersault upon entering the tank and the two-finger greeting. And although this wasn't the worst pitch the Sharks had ever seen, it definitely reminded more of a comedic magic performance than a business presentation. Zach presented his so-called freakers, which are basically koozies that fit any beverage and come in funky designs. While the product was actually pretty cool, Zach's big personality almost overshadowed it, and although some of the sharks fell in love with his craziness, it was too much for the others, and ultimately none of them were willing to invest in Zach's business.
If I had to listen to beep, 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 hey, Mark, beep, 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 what's up, beep, 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 I'd shoot myself. I'm out.
Some people, I mean, yeah, it's cool to try to be different, but when certain aspects of life, you kind of just can't do that. Like, when it comes to business, you gotta act like a businessman, you feel me? Now, he could have came in there and been a little funny, like a little beep, 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 you know, a little, not even, beat the beep, beep, beep shit, get that out of here. Like, you could have came at me in a little goofy, but, like, bro, it's business at the end of the day. These are business people, bro. Like, stuff like that, like, that's not gonna fly. Like, you can't do stuff like that, bro.
If you watch the show on a regular basis, you will know that a good inventor doesn't automatically make a good entrepreneur, and Jason Woods, creator of the first electric-powered bodyboard Chimera, definitely wasn't the latter. He was asking for $250,000 for 20% of his company, but while the sharks were intrigued by his invention, they thought the position the rider is in looked awkward, and they were worried about their safety. And as the pitch went on, the sharks also noticed that Woods didn't actually have a business plan. It turned out that he had invested about $130,000 of his own money over the previous 10 years, but only managed to come up with a prototype. He didn't have any customers or even a patent, and Mark Cuban eventually said that he was full of crap, while Damon John told him that it was the worst pitch he'd ever seen on Shark Tank.
Obviously, it didn't have sales. I'm gonna give it to you straight. It's the worst pitch I've ever seen. I'm out.
Woods obviously...
How are you gonna have a business pitch to somebody with no business plan? They're giving you money for you, like, they're not even really, like, doing anything for it. Like, you're running your it's your business, you're running it. But if you don't have a plan, how are they supposed to give you... He asked for $250,000, bro. Like, bro, nah, you're bugging.
He didn't get a
you
deal,
bugging.
but the boards recently became available to purchase for around $3,500. Alex Bertelli and Clay Banks appeared on Shark Tank during season 10, introducing Haven, a company that creates a kind of wedge lock, which basically uses physics to make sure the door can't be opened from the outside. Their entire business model is based on the idea that the deadbolt is an inferior lock, but unfortunately, they didn't exactly prove their point.
Hold on, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm in the middle of a video. Alright, bet.
They claimed that a burglar could typically break down a door with a traditional deadbolt lock within 5 kicks, and in order to demonstrate their product superiority, they had set up 2 doors, one with a deadbolt and the other one with a Haven lock. Alex then started kicking the door with a traditional lock, but just couldn't kick it down, as the sharks started cheering for him before bursting into laughter.
Show them how easy this is.
Tough.
Come on, Alex, kick it hard.
He eventually got a stopper and started smashing the door, but it just wouldn't work, and as the sharks laughed hysterically, Clay continued the pitch while Alex was still trying to break through the door.
Oh! There you go. I'm getting mad now. And actually, a break-in occurs every 18 seconds in the United States.
The demonstration of their own lock went as expected, and Alex then decided to give the other door one last try, doing a fly kick that finally broke the door and sent Alex flying through it. The sharks were crying with laughter the entire time, and although the co-founders managed to save the pitch, the numbers still didn't convince any of the sharks to invest in Haven. Thank you for checking this video out, and don't forget to smash that like button, and
Hey, I actually like this video. I'm not gonna lie. This is a cool video. It's a cool video. But, you know what I'm saying? Like all videos, it had to come to an end. I don't know what. That was wild corny, bro. I'm gonna catch you on the next video, bro.